What's up, everybody? I'm Tyler, aka Cheesehead300, and today I'm going to be talking about the Joe Flacco trade and what it means for Baltimore and the Broncos. Alright, let's get into it. So the NFL is known for these big blockbuster trades, and they usually happen every year. There's usually one or two of them, and this is not one of them, in my opinion. I mean, I don't understand what the Broncos were thinking when they brought Flacco over. Now, don't get me wrong at all. I love Joe Flacco. I love what he's done in Baltimore. On that note, I just don't think for the direction that the Broncos are trying to be going right at the moment in their current position as a franchise. They were building a lot on youth, had a lot of young quarterbacks, promising quarterbacks. They only gave Case Keenum 1 year. And I understand the Broncos organization is based on winning. They want to win. They want to win now. That's what they're used to a lot, you know. However, I just don't think Joe Flacco is the right fit to make them a contender. I think his playoff Super Bowl experience could help mold a younger quarterback. So I do like it. I do like it for those reasons. But I don't think as a player he has what it takes anymore to make it to that next level again. That's just my personal opinion. He's been banged up, getting a little older, you know. Not everyone can play till they're 40 in the league like Tom Brady, you know. So I mean, I'm honestly, I just think it wasn't the smartest move for Denver. I think, like I said before, they have the youth going for them. They have a strong defense, Von Miller and company. Very, very young, promising running back in Phillip Lindsay. A lot of rising stars coming up in Denver again. Which I guess I can see it from that standpoint, trying to add a veteran presence, trying to add depth, you know, experience. Sometimes experience is all you need, but I don't think he's the right guy. I don't think he makes them a contender, not even hardly for the playoffs. I'm not trying to be harsh, but like I said, because I love Joe Flacco. I've loved watching him make that Super Bowl run, 2013, I believe it was. I was rooting for them the whole way, him and Ray Lewis and all that. But I just don't think that it was the right move for Denver. I don't think if they want to make a legitimate push into the playoffs again, into Super Bowl supremacy again, that this was the correct move. But we'll see. We'll see going forward into next year, and I hope Joe Flacco has a lot of luck and success and a healthy season, because he is a good quarterback. He's a good player. He was, and if he can stay healthy, he could have a decent season. So I understand why they're taking a chance on him, but I don't think they should have gave up on Case Keenum just yet either. Case Keenum also made a run himself last year, or the year before, I should say, for the Vikings. He didn't have a great year, but, you know, he was in a new city, new system. I think they should have sat on him, gave him a couple years to mold into the system before just kicking him out the door, but that's just me looking at it from I'm not a fan of these teams, so that's just me looking at it from not very much depth in. So, like, there could be locker room issues, coaching disputes, you know, all stuff that I don't know about that led to this. But do I think going right after Flacco was the best move? I don't know. There's plenty of other quarterbacks out there. Especially coming out into free agency in the offseason, there's always plenty of talent. So, I don't know if that was just the move they should have made, but we'll see. On that note, moving on to the Ravens, I think They knew exactly what they were doing. They've known what they were doing for a year now. Um, Lamar Jackson's their guy. It's obvious. It's apparent. Do I believe it was the greatest move getting rid of Flacco when he could have been helping Lamar develop? I don't know. 'Cause like I said, that's what he's going to be useful for that in Denver. You know, developing a young talent, getting him ready to go as his, last few seasons wear on. He might still have a few good seasons left in him. You never know. It depends on how well he's coming back from this injury. But Lamar Jackson's the guy. Do I think Flacco, they should have kept him to develop him? In a way, yes. But also in a way, what could Flacco really teach him? Lamar Jackson's obviously a mobile quarterback. Flacco's a pocket passer. They play completely different styles. Flacco's a traditional pocket passer quarterback. Lamar Jackson's just all over the place, making plays, scrambler. So, I mean, what could he really have to teach him? But on that note, I do think Lamar Jackson is their guy right now for the future. He's young, he's talented. Made that late season playoff push. A lot of people are rooting against him. However, I think just giving him a season or two to just have a full season to go, get into the games early, start the season off early, he's going to lead them to great things. I'm not sure about this year or next year making a deep playoff run, but I could see, divisional round, maybe. But I do think Baltimore was the definite winners of this. They free up cap space to bring other people in. They already got their quarterback. They got their guy. Bring in more talent. They got a decent running back in Alex Collins. I do like him. He used to be a Seahawks running back. He didn't have a great couple of seasons for us, but in Baltimore, looks like he's found a good home, so I'm wishing him all the best. Now he's got a bright and shining new quarterback to back him up, and I think Baltimore definitely gets back on track to being who they were a few years ago with this trade, unfortunately, which is really sad to see Joe Flacco not at the helm anymore. It's been that way as long as I can remember, and it's going to be different, but I wish Lamar Jackson all the best, and I wish Joe Flacco all the best on their respective seasons. And my final thought is Baltimore wins this trade, but Denver still has a chance to prove something. Joe Flacco's not technically over the hill just yet, so I say we give him a season, maybe two, depending on what he's got left in him. Let him try to prove himself, and then we'll make judgments after that. But right now, I think Baltimore definitely won the trade, though. But I don't like counting anybody out, honestly, because you never know what can happen. So I'm just going to leave it open at that, and that'll be the end of the video. Alright, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a good one. Bye.